evening, everyone. It's me, Kristen Nicole Smith, and I want to tell you about my after high school experience at Wayne State University. I was there only briefly in 2017, but here's my story. I attempted and succeeded to be accepted in Wayne State University School of Social Work. What are the requirements of the School of Social Work at Wayne State University? Recommendations, an essay, and job recommendations. So you need volunteer or job recommendations, an essay, transcripts from your previous college, or ACT and SAT scores if you're a high school student. But I had no job, so I went to volunteer at Capuchin Soup Kitchen on Connor Street on the east side of Detroit. I have fun there. We serve food. We prep food for the homeless and needy in the city. I got a good recommendation from them. And who else did I get a recommendation from? I can't remember, but I got a recommendation from two or three individuals that I had worked for or volunteered for or something like that in the past. And I sent my transcript from Wayne County Community College over to Wayne State, and they accepted me into the program. I was in a rush, so it was kind of stressful, but I made it in. I believed I was pregnant with twins, but I enrolled anyway. It was kind of uncomfortable, going to school like that. But I went anyway. I was accepted and excited about the program. I was very excited, very eager to go. I wanted to earn that bachelor's degree. I've never had a bachelor's degree before. I do want a bachelor's, master's, and doctorate. I am 37 years old, and I do want to continue in academia. I have received my financial aid and was fully funded for my academic career. FAFSA, Federal Student Aid from the government of the United States, have funded me going with grants and loans. So, everything was paid for. I didn't have to worry about that. But when I got to class, the curriculum was gory for social work. They said this is gory. Gory, that means like bloody or kind of, disgustingly detailed about death or something like that. In the books, what the professor was saying and all of that. So that's what I experienced, and dreary. So it kind of gave me a clue that at the time, I didn't want to be a social worker. Maybe in the future I could, but maybe that's what the social workers were experiencing at that time. Again, this was 2017, not 2018. I'm sorry, 2017. The fall of 2017. The textbooks were huge, university created, and made no sense. So I attempted to read the books, but the books made no sense. Like literally the wording and everything like that. I'm not a book critic, but I have read a lot of books, and those textbooks didn't make any sense. But what I did get out of it was a lot of gory, detailed stuff about death, and the people who I would encounter would be dying and stuff like that. I didn't want to have a career in that. So I dropped out of Wayne State within a week of being a student there. I dropped all classes, let the School of Social Work know that I didn't want to attend there anymore. And they said, okay. I told them why, because the books didn't make any sense. And there was too much murder and stuff going on in those books Maybe it's because I'm in Detroit. But I guess that's what they say the social workers would experience. What do I owe Wayne State now? I owe them about $3,000 because I spent my grant money. A grant money is like an advance to a superstar. Only it's for scholars. It's free money. If you pass your classes, you don't have to pay it back. So I spent that because I intended to stay. But when I got there, the curriculum was so bad I couldn't stay. Will I pay them back? Yes, I will, every penny. As soon as I get my job, I haven't worked, really worked since 2016. So, whenever I get my job, I'll pay them back that $3,000, and maybe in the future I'll go back to them. I do like Wayne State. I do admire Wayne State. I feel good about Wayne State. I guess it was just the School of Social Work. Maybe I'll go back for English. Maybe I'll be an English professor or English teacher or something like that. I don't know. But yep, that's my spout about Wayne State. Thank you and good night.